What if I told you that everything you've been told about losing weight after menopause is keeping you trapped in a body you don't recognize? I'm about to expose the 5 lies that have stolen your confidence and reveal the exact system that helped me lose 60 pounds when nothing else worked. My name is Susan, and 3 years ago, I was standing in my closet at 2 in the morning, crying over clothes that no longer fit. I had gained 30 pounds seemingly overnight, and my old tricks had completely abandoned me. I felt like a detective searching through my own wardrobe, desperately looking for anything that didn't make me want to hide. But what happened next changed everything, and by the end of this video, you'll have the exact roadmap that saved me from complete despair. Here's what the weight loss industry doesn't want you to know. Your body after 40 operates by completely different rules, and the advice you've been following is designed for women half your age. But there's something even more shocking that I discovered, and it involves a mistake that 95% of women make with protein that's literally feeding their muscle loss while they sleep. Before I reveal that devastating mistake, let me ask you this. Have you ever wondered why some women seem to glide through menopause looking better than ever, while others struggle with every single pound? The answer isn't genetics, and it's not willpower. It's a 5-step protocol that I'm going to share with you right now, but first, you need to understand why your current approach is working against your biology. Your body has entered what I call muscle loss crisis mode. When estrogen drops, you lose muscle tissue faster than at any other time in your life, and here's the terrifying part. Most women think they're eating enough protein because they follow general recommendations that completely ignore the hormonal chaos happening inside their bodies. I was making this exact mistake. Some days I'd eat tons of protein, other days barely any, thinking I was listening to my body's signals. But what I was actually doing was accelerating my own muscle breakdown. Your body needs consistent protein to fight the hormonal changes that are trying to steal your strength every single day. Without the right amount at the right times, you're not just failing to build muscle, you're literally feeding its destruction. The magic number that saved my muscle mass is 1.2 grams per kilogram of body weight daily. If you weigh 150 pounds, that's about 68 kilograms, which means you need 82 grams of protein every single day. This isn't the same as general protein recommendations because those guidelines don't account for the metabolic warfare happening in your menopausal body. But here's what 82 grams actually looks like in real food, and I'll bet you're not getting nearly enough. 3 eggs for breakfast gives you 18 grams. A palm-sized chicken breast adds 25 grams. Greek yogurt as a snack provides 15 grams. Salmon for dinner delivers another 24 grams. That's your daily target spread throughout the day, not crammed into one massive meal that your body can't even process properly. Now, you might be thinking, Susan, that sounds like too much protein. Won't that hurt my kidneys? I had the same fear, but research proves that healthy kidneys process this level without any problems. This exact protein formula allowed me to actually gain strength while losing 60 pounds. But even with perfect protein timing, I discovered something was sabotaging everything during those long, sleepless nights. Sleep became my secret weapon against the stubborn weight that refused to budge no matter what I tried. I would lie awake at 2 in the morning with my mind racing through my endless to-do lists, then drag myself through the next day craving sugar and carbs like a woman possessed. The scale wouldn't move despite doing everything right, and I felt like I was losing my sanity along with my battle against weight gain. Here's what was really happening. When you can't sleep, your cortisol spikes, which sends a direct signal to your body to store fat around your belly. Meanwhile, lack of sleep completely destroys your hunger hormones, making you crave the exact foods that pack on pounds. It's a vicious cycle designed to keep you trapped, and I was caught in it completely. My embarrassing wake-up call came when I realized I thought scrolling through social media would help me unwind before bed. Instead, those blue screens were spiking my stress hormones right when my body needed to prepare for rest, guaranteeing terrible nights and zombie mornings. The solution I discovered was so ridiculously simple that I almost didn't try it, but it changed everything. Every evening at 9 p.m., I turn off all screens and do a specific breathing technique for exactly 5 minutes. 4 counts in, hold for 4, out for 6 counts. I repeat this pattern while focusing only on my breath, nothing else. This works because it activates your body's natural relaxation response, shifting your nervous system from fight or flight mode into rest and digest mode. The timing is crucial because doing this consistently at the same time each night trains your body to prepare for sleep automatically. For the first time in months, I woke up feeling human again instead of like a brain-dead zombie shuffling through my day. My trick for sticking with this habit was setting a phone alarm for 9 p.m. with the message "Breathe for freedom." This single change improved my sleep quality within the first week, which lowered my cortisol and accelerated my weight loss dramatically. But I was still making a massive mistake about movement that was quietly sabotaging all my progress, and this mistake is so common that fitness experts profit billions from keeping women in the dark about it. I discovered that my body had a hidden calorie burning system that most women completely ignore, and when I activated it, I burned more calories than my gym workouts without breaking a sweat. I thought being active meant dragging myself through exhausting treadmill sessions, then sitting at my desk for 8 hours feeling accomplished while my metabolism quietly shut down to practically nothing. Your body has a secret calorie burning system called NEAT, or non-exercise activity thermogenesis. This describes all the calories you burn through daily movements that aren't formal exercise, things like fidgeting, maintaining posture, and walking to the kitchen. Most women have no idea this system exists, but it can burn more calories than your gym workouts combined. Here's the scary part that no one talks about. Sitting too much literally turns off fat-burning enzymes in your muscles. Your metabolism slows down within hours of being sedentary, and even if you exercise for an hour, sitting for the remaining 15 hours creates a metabolic disaster that exercise can't fix. I had a hilarious reality check when I actually tracked my movement and discovered my active lifestyle was really 30 minutes of exercise followed by 14 hours of sitting. I was active for 3% of my day and sedentary for 97%. No wonder my weight loss had completely stalled despite perfect workouts. Small movements throughout the day outperform traditional cardio for long-term weight loss because your body burns calories more efficiently when you move consistently rather than in short, intense bursts. Standing while working, pacing during phone calls, and taking stairs instead of elevators adds up quickly without requiring any gym time. You don't need special equipment for this. Stand up every 30 minutes at work. Park farther away from store entrances. Do household chores with more energy and enthusiasm. I used to think dancing meant awkward 5-second office moves, but now it's my secret fat-burning party that keeps my metabolism humming all day long. These activities don't feel like exercise, but they keep your calorie burn elevated consistently. My NEAT improvements burned an extra 300 to 400 calories daily without stepping foot in a gym, and this breakthrough made me realize I needed to completely rethink my approach to eating. Everyone told me that 1,200 calories was dangerously low, but I discovered the crucial difference between smart restriction and dangerous deprivation. The internet is full of warnings about eating too little, and those warnings terrified me into trying 1,800 calories like the calculators suggested. Nothing happened for weeks. My weight stayed exactly the same, and I felt like a failure once again. Here's the controversy that nobody wants to discuss. Most calorie recommendations are based on younger women with faster metabolisms, but menopause changes everything. Your metabolism can drop by 200 to 300 calories per day practically overnight. What worked at 30 doesn't work at 45 because the entire energy equation becomes completely different. I made the classic mistake of going too extreme at first, dropping to 800 calories thinking faster would be better. My energy crashed so hard I could barely make it through grocery shopping without feeling dizzy and weak. My hair started falling out, my weight loss stopped completely, and I was too tired to play with my grandkids. My body went into survival mode and held onto every single pound like its life depended on it. My trial and error period taught me that 1,200 calories became my sweet spot for consistent progress without metabolic damage, but the key is making those calories work incredibly hard for you. I focus on nutrient-dense foods that keep me satisfied for hours. A typical day includes eggs with vegetables for breakfast, a large salad with protein for lunch, and salmon with roasted vegetables for dinner. I track my intake using a simple app, but I don't obsess over every single gram. I focus on hitting my protein target first, then fill in with vegetables and healthy fats. This strategic approach created steady weight loss while maintaining my energy levels, but I was still missing one crucial piece that would change everything about my body composition and confidence. My first gym experience was a complete disaster that almost made me quit before I started. I walked in wearing baggy clothes, intimidated by all the serious lifters grunting with heavy weights and perfect form. I grabbed 5-pound dumbbells and did random arm exercises I remembered from high school. After 20 minutes, I felt silly and completely defeated. The bulky guys made me worry that lifting weights would turn me into a bodybuilder overnight, and that fear almost cost me everything. That fear of getting bulky keeps millions of women away from the most effective fat-burning exercise available. But here's the truth nobody tells you. Women don't have enough testosterone to build massive muscles naturally. You won't accidentally wake up looking like a bodybuilder no matter how hard you try. Menopause actually makes strength training even more critical than cardio because you lose muscle faster during hormonal changes, which slows your metabolism dramatically. Every pound of muscle burns calories even while you sleep, so losing muscle means your body burns fewer calories throughout the day, making weight gain practically inevitable. Compound exercises became my solution for joint-friendly muscle building that actually felt natural and sustainable. Instead of complicated machines that intimidated me, I focused on movements that work multiple muscle groups simultaneously. Squats strengthen your legs and core at the same time. Push-ups target your chest, shoulders, and arms together. Bent-over rows work your back and biceps in one fluid motion. These exercises are gentler on aging joints than isolation movements because your body moves naturally through multiple planes of motion, reducing strain on individual joints. You don't need heavy weights to see dramatic results. Proper form with moderate resistance creates better outcomes than sloppy technique with heavy loads that risk injury. I started with bodyweight versions of each exercise. Wall push-ups instead of floor push-ups, chair-assisted squats before free squats. Once I mastered the movement patterns, I gradually added light weights over months, not weeks. By week 4, I was lifting weights like a confident pro, and my self-esteem soared right along with those dumbbells. My simple strength routine transformed my body composition completely. I lost fat while gaining beautiful muscle definition in my arms and legs. My posture improved dramatically, and daily activities became effortless instead of exhausting. But none of these amazing changes would have happened if I had tried to tackle each element separately instead of using them as a complete, integrated system. The 5 steps work together synergistically, not as separate tactics you can pick and choose from randomly. Your protein intake supports muscle preservation while strength training builds new tissue. Better sleep reduces cortisol, which helps your calorie deficit work more effectively. Increased daily movement amplifies the fat-burning benefits of everything else you're doing. When you combine all 5 elements, they create a metabolic transformation that goes far beyond simple weight loss. This isn't just about fitting into old clothes again, though that's certainly a wonderful bonus. This is about reclaiming your energy, your confidence, and your belief in what's possible for your body at any age. Your hormones don't have to be the boss of you, and your age doesn't have to define your limitations. The women who succeed with this system understand that consistency beats perfection every single time, and small daily actions compound into life-changing results faster than you might believe possible. If this system resonates with you and you can see yourself implementing these 5 steps, I want to hear from you in the comments below. Tell me which step you're most excited to try first, or share your biggest challenge right now. I read every single comment and respond personally because your success matters to me. Remember, you're not broken, you're not too old, and you're definitely not destined to accept weight gain as an inevitable part of aging. You have everything you need to transform your body and your life, starting right now. The only question is, are you ready to begin?